Blog Talk Radio. Hi everyone, this is Camille from sunny California, and you're listening to the Coffee Chat with Camille show, which is a podcast series that interviews various guests about real-life topics for people who love to learn. Hi everybody, it is Happy Friday. The title of our show today is Writing a Harrowing Memoir with Nadean Stone. Okay, I'm going to give you a little background or biography about Nadean Stone. Nadean was born in Blind River, Ontario, Canada. She is a legal management consultant and author. She works as an advocate for children and adoptees with an interest in public policy and legislation. In July of 2018, she filed a petition with the UN Commission on the Rights of the Child, illuminating numerous articles of the UN Convention that the province of Ontario has violated in its treatment of illegally adopted children. Nadean spent 44 years searching for her birth mother, challenging the current law in Ontario, Canada, regarding non-adoptees' access to their birth records. She is currently exploring the transformation of her memoir into a screenplay and working on a series of children's stories about her adventures on her grandmother's farm. You can find out more about Nadean at her website, which is Nadean, spelled N as in Nancy, A-D-E-A-N, stone.com. Okay, and then also her book can be found on Amazon and also anywhere, wherever there is, wherever you can find books. Okay, all right. I think Nadine's been waiting for a minute in the studio. We're going to go ahead and get started with the interview, which I'm very, very excited about. Hi, Nadine. Welcome.
Thank you, Camille. I'm so thrilled for this opportunity.
Thank you for being here. So am I. I'm just an amazing story. And I am just so thankful to you to be able to share you with our listeners and audience. Now I'd like to ask just 3 questions. Do you think this book will aid in finding your family? If so, will you continue to write?
I actually found my birth mother through the use of DNA on 23andMe and Ancestry and using detective skills. It was a very, very long search. I started in 1973. And only in 2017 did I come full circle and actually find my birth mother.
Oh, and then who do you believe is your audience?
My audience is mothers, daughters, sisters, really anyone who needs faith, hope, and the courage to pursue their dreams, to never give up on whatever goals they set for themselves. Because I was left at a hospital shortly after birth for 3 weeks, and it took the Mother Superior 3 weeks to find parents who would take me. And so I grew up knowing that I was adopted or supposed to have been adopted. I didn't know that I was illegally given away. And so it was a very, very difficult challenge to find my birth mother.
Yes. And then what has been the most rewarding experience since the beginning or your writing journey for this memoir?
The response from readers has been very, very powerful and emotional. I have 103 reviews on Amazon. They're all 4 and 5 stars. And the writers have composed the most emotional responses to the book. They're very, very inspired by this. And one woman in the United Kingdom wrote that after reading my story, she will now look upon her life as a glass filled to the brim.
Oh, it's beautiful. And then, Nadine, is there anything that you'd like the audience to know that is outside of the questions that I have asked you?
Well, my life story in the memoir is much more than just a search for my birth mother. I had married into a wealthy political family, lived an amazing life on a beautiful Caribbean island. It was like marrying into the royal family. Cocktail parties and dinners with the president of the country and the prime minister, fashion shows in which I modeled. This part of my story could be a thriller on its own. It would make a great movie for all the action scenes. You know, at the age of 28, 8 months after my son's birth, I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer with a probability of 50% survival. And this was before Gilda Radner, when everyone became familiar with that diagnosis. And then it just went on from there, all the challenges in my life. I went through a separation, divorce, extenuating custody battle, the longest in the history of the island. And my son and I experienced a harrowing escape from the island with my former husband chasing us and his brother, who was a senator in the government, chasing us out of the country. Quite harrowing. And we managed to escape, come to the United States. It was an amazing story.
Wow, thank you so very much. I'd like to ask, would you please let the audience know where they can contact you or your social media handles?
Well, my website, they can contact me on my website, Nadean Stone, and I have email contact there with any questions. I also have many resources on that website for people who are searching for their birth parents in Canada and the United States. Access how to apply to 23andMe, Ancestry, and many other resources that I put on my website. And the heading is called Birth Search Resources on my website. So if anyone is interested in finding more information, they can just go onto my website. Also, my Twitter handle is Nadean Stone at Nadean Stone. I don't do much Instagram. I work mainly through my website.
Okay, wonderful. And then, Nadine, what is your favorite hot beverage or coffee?
My favorite coffee is an Italian called Lavazza, Lavazza, the dark roast coffee. It's fabulous. And I drink that every day.
Wonderful. Thank you so very much, Nadine, for being here. It has been a pleasure to meet you. And thank you for sharing yourself with me and also, more importantly, in my humble opinion, with our audience. Okay? And I just want to thank you and say goodbye for now. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so very much, Camille, for this opportunity. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Hello, everybody. So that was the magnificent Nadean Stone. And I don't know what to tell you, but I really would hurry up and go buy her book just from this interview. And again, she is just I want to say that she's a wonderful person and an incredible story. And I'm also looking forward to her screenplay, to the movie, TV movie, whatever it's going to be. I'm looking forward to reading her book and also to seeing the movie, right? Because I do screenplay writing, so this is going to be a fascinating story, right? At any rate, for any of you who are looking for your birth parents, she did mention that you can go to her website. Okay, let me repeat that so you guys know. One moment, so you folks know. What's that? Because I did go to it. I think it's just Nadean Stone. Right here. Yes, so sorry. So it's go to Nadean, spelled N as in Nancy, A, Apple, D as in David, E, Edward, A, Apple, in Nancy, Stone.com. Okay? And then again, you can also find her book. It's called No Stone Unturned, The Remarkable Identity, and then it's on Amazon and also wherever you buy books. All right? So thank you for listening. And, I want to tell you guys, I see my reviews on Apple, and if you can, and it's fine to leave them on Apple, no worries. But if you are listening and you want to leave me a review, hopefully a 5-star, folks, okay? If you think it's not like for you, then, we have plenty of magnificent podcasts. But I try to keep the show a lot of variety, if I can say that. And one of the reviews I received was that they liked the fact that I have variety, or that I try to, keep it a little bit of everything for everyone. But more importantly, I'm really proud of this guest, of course, and the type of guests that I have on my show, because the goal is to uplift you, the listener, and to inspire you, and hopefully for you to learn something new. Also, probably about more than 50% of my guests have books that you can read. Okay, so the majority of them are authors, and I'm actually an author as well. Now, I don't do the not yet, at least I should say. I don't do what Nadine is probably doing, where she's got a lot going on with her life and her book. Okay, so you're not going to find a lot of pages like that. But I love to do my own illustrations, since I am a fine artist, and also I like to write about things that I think about that we don't really talk about. And it could be really serious topics, or just something kind of funny, But I am very proud of my fellow authors, and I think that it takes so much dedication, as I well know, and hard work to even get one book done, And once you get past the first one, you can do it. And then if you can't, there's always services out there, right? So Nadine has a fabulous story that she has laid out here to the world, and she's working apparently very hard to have some laws changed in Ontario, Canada, or in Canada. Perhaps maybe it will go around the world. I don't know. But she is doing magnificent work. And so, all of that being said, that was our magnificent guest, our wonderful, awesome guest, Nadine Stone. I'm so thankful that I finally had a chance to interview her, and for you all to hear Nadine's story, or at least get a synopsis of perhaps what her book is about, and also her life is about, And again, my goal is to inspire and also to introduce you to some of these new, fascinating people that are throughout the world that have great stories to inspire us. Okay? So, I'm so sorry, Leslie. Again, I don't mind the Apple reviews, but if you're going to give it 3, you probably, if you can, just, don't worry about leaving a review then. Or stars, just write a comment. You know what I'm saying? I really, really prefer the 4 and 5s. They're very helpful and keep people listening. And I would really appreciate if you're enjoying listening to this podcast, then please leave at least a 4 or 5 rating. Appreciate that so much, folks. Okay. Anyway. Thank you again for listening to Coffee Chat with Camille. You can find this episode on coffeechatwithcamille.com. All right? And then I'm on all your social media handles, okay? I actually had my beautiful son help me out with making sure everything is well connected here, meaning Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. And I think what did I just find out on the news? Oh, there's a bit of a battle, right, between Zuckerberg and what's the other one? He's from South Africa. What is his name? I never can remember Elon. That's because it's such an exotic name, Elon Musk. It just reminds me of like a sea creature or something. But it's so cool. He has a cool name. Anyway, but I don't know if you guys have been on Threads, but I'm on Threads. I just signed up for that yesterday. Because in truth, I'm a little tired of Facebook and Twitter, but whatever. It's the way of the world at this point, at least my world here in America. So, again, coffeechatwithcamille.com. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr. Now, you can find me on Apple. And anywhere where you can listen to music, I'm there. I believe I'm on Pandora and Sirius XM as well. All right. So I'll make sure to check up on that. But for now, again, thank you for listening. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Nadine, for sharing your story with us. We appreciate you so, so very much. Bye for now, everybody.